The things that really matter today in the data center, there's a couple things. One is processing efficiency. And so under processing efficiency, I'll drop in memory throughput and I/O throughput. Not necessarily clock speed. If you look at where most customers are buying today, when it comes to buying server processors, they're not buying those top bin, most expensive processors, because most of the workloads in the data center aren't as much about being compute intensive as they are I/O intensive and memory intensive. So I/O and memory throughput is really important for customers, and I'll kind of lump that into processing efficiency. The second area is energy efficiency. Now we're out here in California. Energy is at a premium here. And around the world, I think if you asked 1,000 IT managers in 300 different countries, every single one of them would tell you, in the next 3 years, my energy costs are going to go up, not down. So the more that you can deliver energy efficiency for a customer, the more you can integrate into their data center, continue to give them greater performance, and drive down their operational costs. So energy efficiency is definitely key. And as we move from our 65 nanometer Barcelona product to our 45 nanometer Shanghai, you'll see greater energy efficiency. So we're trying to drive lower power consumption, greater energy efficiency in our products. And our competitor may be heading in the other direction with some of the products that they're bringing out, but that's not necessarily where customers want to go. Customers want more energy efficiency. The other area is customers really want stability. In a typical data center, you're going to have probably anywhere between 3 and 5 years worth of products that are in some type of life cycle, either things being deployed now, things you deployed last year, a couple of years ago. Managing the myriad of products in the data center becomes really a full-time job. And a lot of times in the data center, you're not spending your time doing exciting, interesting, new, innovative things. You're running around patching servers, making sure everything's up to date, keeping everything running. And so in that kind of environment, you want as much consistency as possible. If you take the AMD Opteron platform, for instance, what you see is when we introduced the Socket F in 2006, that same platform allows you to have not only the dual-core RevF products, but it also had the quad-core Barcelona products. You can integrate in the quad-core Shanghai products, and you'll be able to put in Istanbul in many cases. So you look at that platform, it's got a lot of longevity. You've got systems that can last over multiple years, so you've got more consistency for the IT person. There's fewer systems to manage or fewer system images. There's a lot more consistency. BIOS and drivers tend to be much more consistent. So it makes managing servers long-term much easier. And those are the things that are really important to customers. And then somewhere about 6th or 7th on the list is something like performance. But what you really see is it's the day-to-day operations, it's the efficiency of the processing, it's the efficiency from an energy perspective that are really driving data centers today.